Hello everyone, this is Jason Hall with Upsolver. This video is going to walk you through Upsolver's upcoming Iceberg support and specifically how you can integrate Upsolver Iceberg tables so that they can be queried by Snowflake. We'll start this demo from the Upsolver side. The first step here is to create a connection to S3. This is going to be the location where we're going to create our Iceberg table. Step 2 here is to create a connection to the AWS Glue data catalog, specifically referencing the S3 location that you want your Iceberg table stored in. Once your S3 connection and Glue catalog connection are created, you can move on to creating the definition of your Iceberg table. Take specific note of the Iceberg keyword in the definition that tells Upsolver that this table should be created in the Iceberg table format. The only non-default configuration that will apply here is we're going to define a partition column for our Iceberg table that is specifically the date of the event that's being written into this table. Now, after the table is created, we define a job that will load data into this table. The use case for this example is I'm going to be reading AWS VPC flow logs from their original location continuously into the Iceberg table that I defined above. So we'll create a sync job. That job is going to start reading from September 1st on 2023. And we will define the date pattern of the folder structure that the original VPC flow logs are stored within. We also tell this job to look for Parquet files. The copy from syntax here identifies the S3 location that we're going to be reading that data from and the S3 location that contains our VPC flow log files. And we mention here that we're going to be loading that data into the table that we defined in the prior step. After this job runs for a while, it will continue to run continuously. We should start to see data appear in our table. We can leverage the Upsolver Athena integration to query for results. So specifically running a select star will show us that we have data within our Iceberg table. And we can run any number of queries that we want against that table if we want to check row counts or look for specific data that we know to be ingested. So at the moment, I've got roughly, looks like about 15 million rows within the Iceberg table that I created. Now, switching over to the Snowflake side, the first step for integrating Snowflake so that you can query Iceberg tables is we are going to create an external volume that points to the S3 location of our Iceberg table. After the volume is created, we create a catalog integration that points to the Glue data catalog that we configured from Upsolver, taking specific note of the region and the catalog database or namespace that you've created your table within. Once your external volume and catalog are created within Snowflake, you can use the desc command or the describe command to discover the AWS roles and external IDs that you need to configure within AWS so that security is achieved between Snowflake and your AWS account. Once you've got security defined, the last step here is to create the external Iceberg table that Snowflake is going to be querying, referencing the catalog that we created above and the external volume that we created above. So we've got our catalog here, our volume, and the table that we're looking for data within is that VPC flow log table that I created within Upsolver. Once that table is created, you can then query it from Snowflake. So you'll see here I can run a select query and we see the same data presented within Snowflake that I queried from Athena coming from the Upsolver Iceberg table. So hopefully this is giving you an idea on how you can leverage Upsolver to create and stream data into an Iceberg table that can then be queried using Snowflake external tables. I hope this demo was interesting, and if you'd like to take a look, you can try out Upsolver for yourself at upsolver.com. Thanks.